Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we'll be making some kimchi. So you're going to need napa cabbage, which is also known as Chinese cabbage, some ginger, some fish sauce, some garlic, some salt, some Korean pepper, some water, a bowl, and some spring onions. So we're going to start off by chopping up the cabbage. So I cut it in half, and ideally you want to cut it in quarters, but that's not what I did because I just didn't have time for that. And then you're going to place them in a bowl. So then you're going to add some salt. I used about a quarter cup. And then you're going to pour your water in the cabbage. So the whole point of the water and the salt is really to drain out the water from the cabbage. And yeah, you're going to be using that as part of your fermentation process. So you want to make sure that the water and the salt is covering the whole of the cabbage. I did go ahead and added a bit more water because I figured I didn't have enough. And then I went ahead to chop some the ginger and the garlic off camera. Then added the pepper. I was very liberal with the pepper. Then added some fish sauce, which was about a quarter cup. And then went ahead to add in my spring onions that I also chopped off camera. So I made sure to mix everything thoroughly because this is going to be the base of our kimchi. Okay, so the cabbage had been resting for about 3 hours at this point. So what I did was I just rinsed it, and the little bit of water that was left in there that I'll be using towards the end. And then I added my pepper mixture. And ideally you want to do this with your fingers just to make sure that the flavors get in properly. I had to go and grab some gloves because I was not about to get pepper into my nails. Not when I've got a toddler around the house that I'm chasing. So just make sure you're integrating and mixing thoroughly to make sure all the flavor gets into those leaves, because boy, they make a difference. So then I went ahead to pour it into a mason jar that I had washed and sterilized. My camera battery died, so then I had to switch over to my phone. So I essentially put everything in the jar, and then it became overfilled, so I had to put it in another mason jar. And you don't want it too full, reason being that as it's fermenting, it'll be emitting gases and it expands. So you want to make sure that you're pushing it all the way down, and when you're sealing it, don't seal it tight, just to allow the gases to get released. So this is how I serve my kimchi, with some mincemeat and some eggs, carnival style, but you know, we're more keto down this end. And sometimes with just some chicken, with some hummus and some pork belly. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.